Just came down out of the trail and there is trail magic. Somebody left waters and sodas and a garbage can. It really is the little things, and oh, so kind. Thank you, Kringle. It says compliments of Kringle. Thank you, Kringle. What a nice way to start the day. Well, I'm sitting on a bench. There's a bench on the trail, and there happens to be cell phone coverage, so I've spent the last half hour up here just taking time. Oh boy, my hair's a mess though. Oh well, not much I can do about that. It was a really hot day yesterday. It got into the 80s, and today is promising to be the same. And definitely have noticed that that is affecting the speed of my hiking. Yesterday afternoon just dragged on. It was a big day. We had 18 miles, so it wasn't like it was a small day, but boy, the afternoon hours, we probably took 3 or 4 breaks and took our packs off and laid on the side of the trail. And as we got down to the shelter, and we had our friend McFly stop by, and he told us right where we had stopped, he saw a huge rattlesnake. So it must have come out after we left and before he came through. So I still have as of yet to see a bear or rattlesnake, or but I'm excited, and every time I get the opportunity that I think I'm about to see one, I get all excited. Today when I left camp and started hiking, I heard something behind me rustling, and quietly but quickly turned around, and I thought it was going to be a bear, and it turned out it was another hiker. So it wasn't that exciting after all. I am about 4 miles in. I say we a lot because I guess because we're in a community, even if I'm hiking by myself. I am at about 4 miles in, about to come up to the Audie Murphy Memorial. Audie Murphy was the most decorated American soldier in history, or in one of the wars. Maybe you guys could clarify that for me. And he then became a movie actor, a Western movie actor, and he died on this mountain. We are just outside of Roanoke, and I guess his twin-engine plane, if I have that right, hit this mountain and he died. So there's a memorial about a half mile up from here that I will take some video at and show you. Having real shin splint pains, more significant than last time. That was back in Irwin, Tennessee, which was several hundred miles ago. So I'm thinking about changing out my shoes again, wondering if that's part of the problem, if maybe just the cushioning has worn out on those. And lucky that today is only a 9-mile day. By this afternoon, we will be at a Trail Angels house. Mighty Blue has a listener who has invited him and whoever he's traveling with to stop at his house for the afternoon and evening. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And hoping to get some ice on it and do some more massage and stretching. But going downhill especially is quite painful right now. So I know that I can't push that too far, but I do have about 45 miles to go before I plan my next 0. So some of this is sucking it up and trying to get through the day while still trying to respect what I need to do to make improvements. So, and the bugs are starting to come out. I got a bee bite last night. I thought it was maybe an ant crawling on my arm, and went to brush it off, and I guess I startled it and it stung me, but I didn't have a reaction to it. Just kind of feels a little bit like an electric charge when you get stung by something. And so that's about it. That's kind of what's happening today, and where I am and where I'm headed. We've done our big elevation gain for the morning already, and about 5 miles left. And so let's go see Audie Murphy's memorial and see what that's like. See a trigger up there. Oh, there's an American flag flying too. The Mighty Blue said that he was going to tape his podcast from up here. Because Audie Murphy was a special memory for He and his dad, they used to watch the cowboy and Indian movies together. So it's very special that he's able to take the time to be here today enjoying this. Three Purple Hearts. World War II. Beautiful location. Coming to the end of the hiking part of the day. Coming to the road where I'm supposed to meet my friends. And I see them. It's Trigger, and Mighty Blue, and Doug. And there's a gentleman walking his dog. Yay! That's nice. Oh, and air quotes as well. And there's Bernie headed off into the, well, Bernie. What a good dog. We're at the house and this dog is cracking me up. My parents used to have a fish pond at their house that had frogs, and our dogs would be so excited to chase around and try to get the frogs, and this dog is doing exactly the same thing. It's so great. There's a gazebo and a river. Kind of a perfect place to spend an afternoon relaxing. So we're at the Trail Angel's house, and I have been taking time to put my feet in the river all the way up past my shins, and it has felt wonderful. And Doug, who is entertaining us, his friend Jason is here, and Jason also just did some Reiki on my leg. So life is good. We're gonna have dinner. I'm about to set up my hammock out here. A perfect location for it next to the river.